Are you facing a foreclosure and considering bankruptcy as a possible solution? If so, I want to share some information with you that you'll want to hear before you file. Hi, I'm Jim Keaveney of Keaveney Legal Group. We're a law firm in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. We focus a portion of our practice on helping people avoid foreclosure. While bankruptcy can be an attractive solution for resetting your financial life, it may not be the best option for avoiding foreclosure and keeping your home. If it is the path you choose, there are some other things to consider as well. Depending on the type of bankruptcy you declare, you may end up having to sacrifice your home. While any bankruptcy will delay foreclosure proceedings through a process called an automatic stay, that delay may be relatively short-lived. You'll still have to find a way of paying your mortgage payments after the bankruptcy. Otherwise, you would face a foreclosure. What's worse, in some instances, you may have to sacrifice the home in a bankruptcy to satisfy your creditors. In other words, you may discharge the debt, but still end up losing your home. If possible, a better alternative may be to seek a loan modification. You can reduce your payments and make it more affordable and practical for you to remain in your home. If the idea of letting the bank take the home back in bankruptcy is not an issue for you, you may want to consider the issue of upkeep. If you include a property in a bankruptcy, you vacate the home before title transfers, you're going to have a problem because you're still obligated for upkeep and code enforcement violations until the bank takes title to the property. You could actually jeopardize your bankruptcy if you end up allowing the home to be damaged by lack of maintenance while the bankruptcy is pending. While it is not impossible to get both a bankruptcy and then a loan modification, it may complicate things for you. If you included the mortgage in your bankruptcy, you may have to go through what's called the reaffirmation process, where the bank asks you to reaffirm the debt in connection with the modification. Also, your eligibility for certain government-backed loan modification programs may be delayed or barred entirely by the bankruptcy filing. As a result, you may want to investigate loan modification before declaring bankruptcy in order to avoid these potential complications. To learn more about the advantages and disadvantages of bankruptcy in relation to your mortgage, you should contact an experienced, qualified attorney. At Keaveney Legal Group, we help homeowners avoid foreclosure every day, and we would welcome the opportunity to speak with you about your case. You can reach us by calling 1-800-219-0939 or email me at jim@keaveneylegalgroup.com. I'm Jim Keaveney. Have a great day.